Hi everybody, long time no see. Um, my name is Jen Coombs. I'm from Time to Change Jersey Style. I would like to welcome all my wacky fans to Jen's Rambling Banter Show. All invited to be part of my wacky fan club. It's all inclusive. It doesn't matter what walk of life that you come from either. Hey everybody, how's everybody doing so far? It appears that we might be having a heat wave this weekend in New Jersey. The last week I've been like toiling through my head if I should do a live stream. Not the last like 2 weeks or so, really. If I should do a start live streaming different shows about things. The thing is, I'm working on stuff like through my Uber requests, and I don't like have all the like the information yet. So I'm like still working on that information, especially from the Monmouth County Prosecutor's Office, because I want to Hey King 9, hey Carmen Frank. Hey West LA Audit, hey Will B. Hey Carmen, Rising Fun. Hey Tough One, how you doing? I didn't really expect to do a live stream tonight, so this was like one of those out of the blue live streams. And I'm gonna be honest. I'm not too happy with some of the things that are going on. From like certain states, like from within the United States. When it comes to filming different public officials and everything else. And I'm gonna be honest, the rhetoric needs to stop from all sides. And the reason why, because if the rhetoric does not stop, nothing changes. Nothing changes. And the government, the law enforcement, the citizen journalists, or whoever's involved, we need to come together. And I'm sorry, we need to come together and start that conversation with each other about civil rights and everything else. And I'm gonna be honest, calling them names, picky oink oink, yeah, okay. How's that guy? How is that working? I mean, look at Bow from Texas. He's in jail now. He's in jail for. Personally, yeah, I think it's. See, I'm a comedian, so I think like some of that stuff is like funny. But the thing is, it doesn't really help resolve the issues on hand though. So I'm like conflicted on that issue. But tonight I'm coming from a independent citizen journalist, and like we need to stop the rhetoric and stuff. And we gotta start like put everything, all the chips up on the table, and just start talking to them as human beings. And the cops too. The law enforcement needs to stop as well. Because being heavy-handed and seeing people with cameras as suspicious activity, that's not helping either. we gotta like start the dialogue. Yes, was LA, yes. Val was in solitary confinement. I mean, for what reason, I don't know. Does anybody know why he is in solitary confinement? Well, Seaside Park. Well, I was never down in Seaside Park. I never filmed in Seaside Park. So, and I'm gonna be honest, some of the actors within the First Amendment community, I'm gonna be honest, this is my personal opinion. You don't have to agree with me either. They're not good for the community at all. I see them more as freaking entertainers than anything else. And I'm gonna be honest, we don't need that kind of garbage. We don't need that sort of garbage. And I'm gonna be honest, that's my personal opinion. I'm always about like principles above personalities, always. Principles about personalities. And we need to start talking, we need to start that dialogue with law enforcement, in government too. Hey, Will, Sticky Ketchup is in my room. Silence, ban him. He's not welcome in my channel. Will, are you there? Ban Sketchy Ketchup. Because because he's a fraud. No, ban him altogether. He's a fraud. Thank you, Will. And I mean, like I said, we expect law enforcement to clean up their side of the aisle, but we need to keep our side of the aisle clean too. It goes both ways. Well, it's not, don't worry. So it's like we need to clean our side of the aisle too. Because we need to rise above the rhetoric. And I'm gonna be honest, it took me, I'm just like bouncing from one issue to another issue. But it took me at least 18 months to clean stuff up, to straighten things out with Township. And now I'm in a good place with them. Yes, they violated my rights. I mean, I give you guys that. But now I'm in a good place with them. And it's like, and that's what counts. And I think Wall Township learned. I learned. And I think they understand what the First Amendment is all about. Thank you, Carmen. Hey, CME pal. I mean, it's all about educate. It's all about educating and everything else, and calling law enforcement names and stuff. How's that educating law enforcement and the government? Please, clue me in. How does that work? When you call law enforcement names. And trust me, and I mean, and I do call them names from time to time too, but usually it's in a reaction to something. So I'm like I said, I'm guilty of that too, but I don't call them pigs. I call them like tyrants, things like that. No, tyrants, oath breakers, like minimal stuff like that. Carmen, I do lose my cool at times. Trust me on that one. And I just want to give everybody a heads up. Last night and tonight, I went to the Township Fair. They have every year. The police invited me to the graduation of their police academy, junior academy. They had tonight at 5 o'clock, and I wish I could have filmed it because it was like a positive piece altogether. Police Chief Kenny Brown and Captain Greg, I don't know how to pronounce his name, but like I said, I mean, I'm in a good place with Wall Township at this point, and they actually had an arrest there at the fair last night. And again, I wish I had my camera, but Old Bridge stole my camera. So Old Bridge still has my camera, even though I still have a court order for it. So Old Bridge stole my camera or my cell phone, and I still don't have it. So. But anyway, and I did talk to a cadet, or junior cadet, right after the ceremony, and it was very nice 4-minute conversation. I don't know how old she was. It was like off the record, and I mean she was like very happy talking about it. I think her mom was there at the time too. And plus that, the Wall Township Police welcomed me. It's like when they saw me there, they came up to me and say, "Hi Jen, how you doing? Thank you for supporting. Thank you for coming here and supporting us and everything else." And like I said, and tell you the truth, I mean, but we're talking about Wall Township, and between last night and tonight, I met like a lot of officers that I haven't met before. So it's all good between Wall Township and I at this point. Hey Jerry. Hey and like I said, if I had my cell phone, I would have like filmed. I would have filmed the two arrests they had last night at the Township Fair and the Junior Academy ceremony that they had tonight. And I actually met the mayor and council of Wall Township too. I actually introduced myself to them, and actually I met like some of the freeholders from Monmouth County too. And Tommy Arnone wasn't there. He couldn't make it because he had a schedule conflict. Gunnison Undercover. Do I think all female cops are lesbians? No, they're straight, or some of them. So and like I said, and I wish I had my cell phone with me because I would have filmed. But Old Bridge stole my cell phone, everybody. Old Bridge stole my cell phone. I have a court order for it, but I don't know like what's going on. So, Garrison Undercover, would I date a cop? I don't know. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know. Russ Sullivan, how many times has New Jersey State Police arrested you? 3 times. Twice in one night. And that's from Huntington County. Now I gotta be honest, I can't say much about the state police at this point, but the New Jersey State Police, they're like out of control. They're like out of control. Well, the charges are still being worked out with all 3 cases. Jerry, no, because my lawyer told me advised me that I have to do it with him because they have to take the video off. So, so that's why it's like right now it's like a matter of a waiting game at this point. Like according to the court order, I should have it by June 1st. But like I said, but June 1st came and went, and I still don't have my cell phone. I know, I needed my phone last week, you're right. Because I have a lot of like media projects that I would love to do. Like I'm missing like the meetings in Neptune City. I'm missing like some of the council meetings in other towns. There's a lot of media projects that I'm missing. And I'm gonna be honest, it sucks. Because I'd rather be out there filming different things. So, what's your plans for this weekend, everybody? Because I'm gonna be honest, I have plans this like Sunday night, like this Sunday afternoon or night. I'm gonna go to the Township Fair, so I can see some fireworks with some family members. So that's what I'm gonna do. Oh, you're going to Jenks in Point Pleasant, Carmen? That's good. And I have to do I have some like work responsibilities in Saturday morning too, so oh yeah, I have some very sad news that I would like to share with you guys. I know like one or two of you might knows the news, but my cat Jacob, the one that you have seen in previous live streams, he passed away, everybody. My cat Jacob, he was 17 and a half years old, and he passed away within the last like two weeks. He lived a good long life, everybody. And one morning I went to a court hearing in Walter Township. It was regarding a New Jersey State Police matter. And then I came back and I found him in the hallway. So I'm gonna say, like, rest in peace, Jacob. I'm getting like a little choked up by thinking about Jacob right now, so please bear with me. He was a good cat. I'm gonna be honest. He acted more like a dog than anything else. So you won't be hearing or seeing him in the live streams anymore. Thank you, Will. Thank you. Carmen Frank, what's going on, Leon what do I think about Leon Valley? That's a good question because I don't know what the documents are that News Now Houston has, but he says it's damning evidence, something along that nature, along those lines. But on the other hand, I think, and I'm not saying all of the audiors or the activists or like are bad for the community. I'm just saying there's a certain number of them. They're not good for the community, people. We need to clean up our community. And another thing, everybody thinks that Philip Hemming is the one who's causing the division. He's not. He's not causing the division at all. And if you take the time to really listen to him, he has some good advice that people should follow. And the reason why I'm saying this is that I've been through it myself in the state of New Jersey. And actually I understand like where he's coming from. Yeah, and I understand a lot of the things that people is legal. Oh yeah, First Amendment, like with Bell calling law enforcement pigs and everything else. The whole text to chat thing. He's an entertainer. Bell is an entertainer, everybody. And I'm gonna be honest, I feel bad for him. I mean, I still feel bad for Bao, but I'm gonna be honest, he's not in it for the First Amendment community. He's not there. He's only an entertainer. I mean, I'm gonna be honest, Jerry. I see that you sent me a private message, but I can't get access to it. But I mean, like I said, Fleet Blade has a lot of like sound advice, and he's coming from he's coming from a journalistic viewpoint. So and we need, like I said, it's just we need to get some of the entertainers out, because they're doing a disservice to the community. And another thing, Furry Potato, what the heck are you doing? You said that the police chief's address out there and everything. What the hell were you thinking about? It's not about their freaking personal lives. It's about transparency and accountability when it comes to their official duties and everything. Put the police chief's address out there. What the heck were you thinking? And there's like video proof of Furry Potato doing this, because I saw it the other night. Yes, anything to do with sticky ketchup, get them booted, Jerry. Get them booted. And I'm going to be honest, it's like there's no need to dox public officials' personal information. There's no reason for it. Thank you, Jerry. And I'm gonna be, and I'm gonna be honest. I do know like some personal information about law enforcement, but I'm not gonna dox them because I don't. There's no need for it, and I don't like really care for the information either. I mean, law enforcement is entitled to have their personal lives private. I don't care. They're entitled to it. Just as much as you and me and the next person. They have families. Just as much as we do. But like Fairy Potato, like I think she's not good for the First Amendment either. I think she's an entertainer. That's it. So there's two people. Like I said, it's my personal opinion. You have every right to disagree with me on this too. Fairy Potato and Bow. They're not good for the First Amendment community. They're like, I think they're hurting it more than anything else. They're like entertainers. Like I said, the rhetoric from all sides needs to stop altogether. Mexican Padilla. I know like a little bit of the story behind it, but I'm not gonna say anything about it because it's not my deal. And plus that, I don't know the whole story either. So I'm gonna be honest, I don't know the whole story. I know like a little bit of the story, but I don't know the whole story. But I'm not gonna say anything. It's between them. Yes, I mirrored the video. Yes, because honestly, I think people need to see the video. And oh yeah, when it comes to the video between Philip and Patrick, I talked to Philip. There's no beef. There's no issues between Philip and I. I'm gonna be honest. I think I did a disservice by not putting a disclaimer to the video. Because I didn't realize that people wouldn't do the research into what led up to the situation within that video between Patrick and Philip. because Patrick is the one who started the whole thing. From what I know, and I think there's like recordings of like what caused the whole scene too. Patrick, I know you're young and everything, and it appears that you might be like mellowing out a little bit, and that's good. But don't throw out allegations out there that you can't back up. You got to have facts to back up your allegations. Do I think Patrick is in it for the right reason? No, I'm gonna be honest. No, at this point, even though he changed a little bit, no, I don't. He's another one. I think he's just an entertainer. So that's like 3 people right there. So there's Patrick, Furry Potato, and Bao. All 3 of them are entertainers. And we need to clean up our own side of the aisle. We gotta get the bad element out there, or out of here, before it causes more damage to the First Amendment community. News Not Houston, he's there for the cause. But Tusai, Philip Turner, he's there for the cause. P&P News, he's there for the cause. But we need to get these, like, I'm gonna be honest, we gotta get this side drama, we need to get this side drama out. Mexican Padilla, I have reverberations about him. So I don't know if he's just an entertainer or he's down for the cause. I don't know. And I'm gonna be honest, Johnny 5L, I'm gonna be honest, I think he's an entertainer too. He's not down for the cause. I know he came out to New Jersey he came out to New Jersey a few weeks ago, for his father's funeral. Rest in peace. I'm sending my prayers out to his family. And I actually did a follow-up Oprah request up into what happened in Mahwah, New Jersey. And I'm gonna be honest, I think Johnny 5L went a little extreme in that situation. But I'm following up I'm still gonna follow up on it either way. Because I want to see the CAD reports. I want to see the body cam footage. I want to see the car cam footage as well too. I'm interested into all the CAD reports and everything else. So that's like 4 people. So Johnny 5-0. Yeah, Johnny 5-0. Bow. Newsnight Patrick. And Furry Potato. They're entertainers. And I'm gonna be honest. We need legitimate citizen journalists. We need legitimate citizen activists. Because they're not gonna. Because when you have these people within the First Amendment community, and these people doxing law enforcement personal information and calling them names, they're not gonna take us seriously, people. It ruins our credibility. I know that for a fact. I mean, I know that for a fact. And how about I mean, instead of the rhetoric and stuff, let's build bridges with them and change things around. Ain't this about changing things around for the better? Aussie girl, it's not about different styles. No, it's about being professional, unprofessional, and semi-professional. We gotta come across to them as legit, not a side circus. And going back to Township, took me at least 18 months to straighten things out with them. But I'm on a good path with them. And in the beginning, trust me, my rights were violated big time. But it took time for things to straighten it out. But I kept following. I didn't give up in Township. I kept at it. And I'm gonna be honest. I mean, I do get help, and I mean, Gunnison Undercover. We talk from time to time. Matt Tim, great supporter. There was another person there in South River at one of my court hearings. Great supporter. And don't get me wrong, I'm very grateful for all the support that I've received so far. Oh, another thing, going back to the Township Fair last night, I took a walk around. I was looking at all the different things. Actually, I went to like the fire company set up their display booth, and a few people recognized me who I was. They're like, "Hi, Jen, how you doing?" It was all positive. And one of the guys said said hi. He actually invited me to take a tour around the firehouse and like the fire trucks and stuff. And and that felt good to me. They actually took a selfie with me too, like in back of the fire truck. It was like Wall Township Fire Department company number 1. I think that's the name of the fire department. And even like some of the volunteer EM or the emergency tech people said hi to me too. Because they know about my channel. And actually I took the time to talk to them. And like the first responders, they're people, they're human beings just like you and me, everybody. I mean, they're living a life and they're going through their own journeys. And I'm gonna be honest, when I get my cell phone back, I'm gonna call up that fire department to get that tour done. Because I'm gonna be honest, I'd rather have positive videos and stuff like that. Because it makes my job as a citizen journalist much more easier, believe it or not. Knee Buck. I don't know how to pronounce your name. I mean, I'm gonna be honest. I feel bad for Bao, but he's an entertainer. You don't dox. You don't dox people's personal information. You just don't. Now that's Fairy Potato who did that. I'm gonna call you Neb. How about that? I'm gonna call you Neb. That's easier. That's the first three and that's the first 3 letters. I have a documented speech impairment, so Neb, I hear you. I mean, as far as I know, yes, he may be peaceful, but he's also an entertainer too. And I'm hot too. It's hot in the state of New Jersey, everybody. I watch JC Playford from time to time. But I don't really know the backstory of him. Am I going? Am I going to come up to Morris County? Yeah, eventually. Definitely. I mean, eventually I will. I think Morris County is going to be fun because they have Pickaninny Arsenal there off of Route 15. Because I'm going to film the entrance of that place. So I'm going to be off in a few minutes, everybody. Because I'm going to be, like I said, I got things to do tomorrow. And this was like a surprise live stream. And Jerry Mitchell, please call me in 10 minutes. I think you have my phone number too. Like I always say, be safe, and I will see you on the flip side. Let's try to build bridges with law enforcement, everybody. Took me 18 months to do that with Wall Township. And I'm on the and I'm on the in a good spot with them. And I'm happy with that. Let's talk about the issues and let's start a dialogue and start talking about the issues on hand. Because this is how we're gonna resolve some of this stuff, is through communication with them. It's just the rhetoric needs to stop. The rhetoric needs to stop altogether. So I will see everybody on the flip side, everybody. I'm